Alright, what's up everybody? This is Champion and this video will be me testing out the Junker, and I will be basically answering all your questions, such as how good is the Junker? How does it compare to the Bishop? So many questions, so many requests to make this video because I know I'm probably one of you that owns one of these, and I will be making a video giving you all the answers to your questions. And I am on Caden, and I will see. I mean, for the wiki, it doesn't have the Junker on the wiki, so I can't really tell you much about it. But on the leak thread and the DRLP and other sources, the Junker does 72 damage per second. And I'm going to fire a little bit. It says 1.5 hits per second, but it might be 2. It looks like 1.5 hits to me. I'm counting it in my head, but I'm just going to get a horde of aggro. Let's see if I get room. I mean, I'll give you a few tips when it comes to nading with these new zombies. As you can see, this dog is like up my grill, so you always want to see if you can have the circle on top of your head. That way you can nade really close to you, because if you're going to nade far away, the dogs are just going to dodge the nade and just come at you, and you're not going to be able to kill them. So, see if you can nade close to your body. And for the green rumblers, you always want to keep a distance with them and always keep an eye out for them, because to me they're probably one of the most dangerous zombies in the game, and they do the most damage, especially when you have like 3 or 5 of them in a group. So I'm trying to look for an open area. I mean, as you can see, I'm spraying it off. It's not doing bad at all. I mean, the main task is going to get this Junker with the horde of aggro. I mean, there's so many trucks here. I probably should go to another area. And I got the Bishop on me, so after I fire off this Junker and we get, you know, a good take on it, then I'll switch to the Bishop and you guys can tell me the difference, because I have never really tested this out before I made this video, so I guess I'm in for a treat as well. Alright, I'm gonna go one up, see if I can get some open area. I mean, I'm looking forward to this. And make sure you have high energy. As you can see, I got hit at the end because I had like 1% energy, and I can't outrun anything with 1% energy, obviously. So, alright, let's test this out. I mean, aggro here is ridiculous. I don't even have to worry about stirring up any aggro, because aggro is just going to stir up itself. Alright, let's see. I'll take my time shooting it. I feel like the Bishop, I forgot to tell you guys, but the Bishop does like 66 damage per second, so it's really not that big of a difference. In my opinion, I feel like the Junker shoots one shot better than the Bishop. For instance, the Junker can kill a horde of aggro in 3 shots, while Bishop can kill a horde of aggro in 4 shots. I feel like it's, like I said, not that big of a difference. It's just the Junker is just one shot better than the Bishop, and they both have the same hits per second. But nevertheless, the Junker is still the best nade launcher in the game. So I would strongly, highly, recommend getting this, just because you always want to have the best gear, especially with all these updates and how Neo made the game tougher and harder for all of us. I'm not even getting a horde aggro. I'm disappointed. Alright, I'm going one right. But yeah, I'm down in the southeast, so I mean, I know everybody's up, mainly up in north, but south is where the good loots are, so I'm here. So anyways, I'm just going to spray this. I mean, dogs are easy to kill. It's basically 2 hits or 3 hits dogs. I'm really getting ahead of this aggro. I'm still trying to get good room for it. I mean, as you can see, it wipes it out pretty good. You just gotta watch out for the green rumblers. I mean, it's very hard to nade nowadays, with all these new updates. Alright, this is a perfect example. I'm 3% energy, which is not good for me, but you always want to keep a distance. Basically, as you can see, it's like 2 to 4 hitting zombies pretty well, and it's really controlling the aggro. I mean, as you can see, I got all the green rumblers up together, so you always want to just, like I said, stay away from that. I mean, it's not a bad nade launcher. At the same time, I would probably recommend waiting for the Junker to drop down in price, because I feel like it's really overpriced, because it's, like I said, it's not that much better than the Bishop, and the Junker's like 2 times worth more than the Bishop, which I feel is pretty ridiculous. And since the new weapons came out, they're all going to be high price to start out with, because nobody has them. They're already released on the credit shop, so they're already considered expensive weapons, so you're going to just have to give it time, and as time goes by, these weapons are going to drop down in price. So if you have the money, if you're rich, sure, get it, but if you're really tight on cash and, you know, want to like earn your way up there and wait for the price to drop, I would definitely recommend doing that. So I mean, this aggro is pretty much stopping already. I mean, this is already starting to get disappointing, because I always get aggro, but when I make a video, I don't get any aggro anymore, so it's crazy. But at the same time, I mean, I showed you what it did with the horde of zombies, so you guys pretty much have a good take. I mean, like I said, hold the nade launcher pointer very close to your body when dogs come at you and whatnot. That way you have a better chance of hitting them. Okay, there we go. I got a group. Yeah, it's very tough. You always want. I hate circle fighting a horde of aggro. I hate it with the green rumblers, but that's how I usually nade a lot. So I feel like the best idea is just to like walk around the block and just spray your nade shots. That way you have a less chance of getting hit. But if you really like, you know, have high experience with the game and know how to use a nade launcher very effectively, then yeah, you can try circling with the aggro. It's really for the inexperienced players that I would recommend, you know, just being careful with this and keeping a really good distance. Alright, I mean, yeah, zombies. I mean, got a lot of aggro here. I'm actually in a dangerous predicament. Yep, see what happens? I mean, I got hit by one green rumbler. I went from healthy normal to injured scratch. I mean, that's the new armor I have on too, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys that. I'm going to consider making a video about that too. I mean, as you can see, the new armor kind of like got shitted on. So anyways, I'll switch to the Bishop, and that way I could see quickly the difference. I mean, I hate to go back in there since I already got my butt kicked, so I'm gonna see if I can go to an open area. That way I don't have to worry about dying or anything. Alright. All this aggro is AFK because somebody's AFK, so I'm in a good corner here, so we'll see. I mean, as you can see, the Bishop is like, is it effect? Oh shit, I'm injured damage here. Oh my god. Oh no, I have to switch to G's. As you can see, I mean, even I struggle with this. This aggro is pretty like hectic and madness, man. It's crazy. So even I mean, I'm still low energy, and I'm, you know, going against my own rules in the game. I mean, I guess I deserve to die, but hold it close, hold it close. I mean, as you can see, the Bishop does do damage, just like the Junker. I mean, just as much damage. It just doesn't really have like that impact like the Junker does. When you use the Junker, man, it just like clears that horde of aggro. As you can see, the aggro keeps coming at me. I'm struggling with it, but I'll switch it real quick. Go through this pole, thank God. I mean, as you can see, I'm sort of like taking it out, but it's still coming at me. But if I quickly switch to the Junker, I mean, I feel like I have a little bit more control of it. I mean, as you can see, the dog's coming at me. See that? That dog went down quick. Oh crap, I'm serious broken. Gotta switch. But as you can see, I mean, it's so dangerous to use a nade launcher out in the inner city nowadays. It is so hard, and that's why I'm really thankful to have unlimited GAU. So I mainly don't use nade launchers that much, but for this video, I wanted to test it out for you guys. I mean, gotta make sure you bring a lot of nears. I mean, I brought like 8 or 9 because I have a feeling this is going to happen. So I switched. I mean, as you can see, like I said, I feel like the Junker holds the aggro away from you better than the Bishop, but at the same time, the Junker isn't that much better than the Bishop, because Neil is going to be releasing new weapons on a monthly basis, and those new weapons, they're going to be really better than the Junker and the Bishop, and there's going to be a pistol that's going to be way better than one of the pistols. I mean, these weapons that just came out, I feel like all of them are just a little bit better than the ones that Neo released previously on a monthly basis, like the Bishop, the Shark Tail, etc., etc. So, hopefully I answered most or all your questions. But like I said, if you have a lot of money, sure, I guess go for the Junker. But like I said, I will wait for it to drop down in price, because it isn't that much better than the Bishop. And I feel for the price, it's sort of like definitely overpriced. So I'm hoping that it drops, because you guys deserve to try one of these. And I feel, like I said, I mean, it's overpriced in my opinion, but it's a good weapon nevertheless, and I hope I answered most / all your questions like I said, and I'll be sure to make a video of the new armor. I don't know when, probably when I get the chance, and I'll just put this video up on YouTube. And like I said, I don't know why the Junker isn't up on the wiki, but it does have 72 damage per second. The Bishop has 66, so like I said, not that much of a difference. And any questions, concerns, comments, just let me know, guys. Thanks, and keep subscribing and watching my videos.